Now to a CBS 4 exclusive and new details tonight about a crash in Lauderhill that took the lives of 3 young men, including 2 brothers. CBS 4 News has uncovered court documents that show police are investigating the driver of the car those men were in for DUI manslaughter. CBS 4's Carey is live in Lauderhill with a story you won't see anywhere else. Carey?
Rudabeh, there's a memorial here to those 3 young men who lost their lives. Teddy bears, candles, other mementos mark the spot where the car these 3 young men were in crashed over a tree, through a fence, and into a lake. Tonight, as you mentioned, a search warrant indicates police are investigating the driver of that car for DUI manslaughter, and we're getting more information from this search warrant about what led to the crash.
It still seems surreal to me. I'm still very much in denial about the whole situation. Those are my baby brothers.
Rashad Barrow is talking about his brothers, Shaquille Barrow and Tyrese LeGrand. Both of them, along with friend Nathaniel Morgan, died when this Audi they were in crashed into a Lauderhill lake on January 10th. According to a search warrant obtained by CBS 4 News, police are investigating the driver of that Audi, Deshaun Prince, for DUI manslaughter. Investigators say witnesses advised that the yellow Audi was traveling at a high rate of speed when Prince approached the intersection at Inverary Boulevard and Northwest 44th Street. Witnesses told police that Prince tried to make a left turn from the right turn lane, then went onto the shoulder, into a tree, through a fence, and into the lake. Prince swam to shore. The others in the car died. The document also says that Prince admitted to police he was driving fast. The search warrant reveals that when investigators encountered Prince on scene, he had bloodshot, watery eyes, was slurring his speech, had the odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from his person. Police also write that Prince said he and a group of friends were at the Sunrise bowling alley prior to the crash, where Prince stated he bought a pitcher of beer with another friend who was bowling with them. Prince stated that he had 2 cups of beer and played 1 game of bowling before leaving. He had the 3 other men in his car.
He made a choice to drive with 3 other lives, and that wasn't fair to any of the 3 of them.
We tried to speak with Prince Tuesday, but he didn't want to answer our questions.
I don't want to talk about it.
Rashad Barrow and his family light candles for their loved ones each night, and they're praying for justice.
He deserves anything that comes towards him because he's caused a lot of hurt and a lot of pain.
No charges have been filed against Prince at this point. Lauderhill police told us at the outset of this investigation that they would be testing Prince's blood, among other things in this case, to try and figure out if drugs or alcohol had a role in this crash. There's nothing in that search warrant indicating what Prince's blood alcohol level was after the crash. Live in Lauderhill, Carey, CBS 4 News Tonight.